now? Okay, I think we're going to start. Okay, so if you are watching this, you're all the way over there, and I'm all the way here, and you're very, very, very far away from me. But hopefully, if you guys are really loud, and I'm talking really, really loud, I might be able to hear every single one of you. Now, my name's Craig. I'm a magician, and I do magic. Put your hands in the air if you like magic. Put your hands in the air if you like magic. Put your hands in the air if you really like magic. Put your hands in the air if you really, 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 really smell. I'm joking, I'm joking, of course, I'm joking. But my name's Craig. I'm going to do a magic show. Now, the only thing is, I only do magic for good audiences. Are you guys a good audience? Now, you see, the problem is, because you're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here, I can't hear you very well, so you're going to have to shout and scream as loud as you can. You know, when you're at school, and your teachers tell you that you've got to be quiet, and then when you're at home and all your parents tell you that you've got to be quiet, well, while I'm doing this show, I don't want you to be quiet. I want you to be really, really noisy. So if I ask you a question, don't whisper, shout as loud as you can. So let's try again. Do you guys like magic? Okay, that was a lot better. That was a lot better. I heard some of you right then. So you're going to have to be really, 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 really noisy so I can hear you. Okay? So here's the thing. I only do magic for good audiences. And if you're a good audience, then I'll do the show for you. Now, there's 3 things you've got to be able to do if you're a good audience. So the first thing that good audiences can do really, really well is they can clap their hands really loud. So I'm going to count to 3. And on the count of 3, I want you guys to clap your hands as loud as you can. So start off by throwing your hands out like this. Now, when you do that, if you're sitting next to somebody, don't bonk them in the head. That'll be a little bit silly. So you're going to put your hands out like this. And on the count of 3, you're going to clap your hands together as hard as you can. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, clap. That's not bad. That's not bad, but there is a test. Everybody put your hands in the air. Because if you clapped really loud, what colour should your hands be? They should be red, shouldn't they? And I don't see any red hands. I hardly see any red hands at all. So we're going to have to try that again. You're going to have to be a little bit harder. So let's try again. Put your hands out like this. Now wiggle your fingers. You want to warm up your fingers. You want to warm up your hands. Get them all warmed up. Wiggle your fingers. Keep them wiggling. And on 3, you're going to clap your hands together as hard as you can. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, clap! Amazing, I heard that. That was awesome. Now, the next thing that you've got to be able to do, if you're a good audience, you've got to be able to cheer. But you've got to be able to cheer so loud that the roof falls in and lands on my head. So I'm going to count to 3. And on 3, I want you to cheer as loud as you can. So loud that your parents go, oh, what's that noise? That's really loud. So let's see if you can all be as loud as that. On 3, I want you to cheer as loud as you can. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. That was bad. That was pretty good. I was really impressed. I was really, really, really impressed. So you can clap, you can cheer. The last one, and this is the most important one, you've got to listen. You've got to pay attention. And the reason is I'm going to be doing lots and lots of magic. And if you're not listening very carefully, then I won't be able to hear you. So you've got to stay sat down, okay? So sit down on your bottoms so you can watch, okay? So as well as sitting down, if I do this, I want you to be really noisy. But if I do this, I want you to be really quiet straight away. Because it means I'm telling you something and I want you guys to hear what I'm trying to say. So let's have a practice. When I do this, really noisy. When I do this, really quiet, we'll see how fast you can be quiet. Here we go, get ready. 1, 2, 3, really noisy! And quiet. That's amazing. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, noisy! And quiet. That's amazing. So you guys can clap, you can cheer, you can laugh, you can do all that fun stuff. We're now going to start the magic show. So sit down, face the front, listen very carefully. Because before I start the show, I should tell you that there's something that every magician needs. I've got a box of magic here. I've got so much magic. It's awesome. But every magician needs something. Every magician needs a magic wand. Now, I've got a brand new magic wand in here. Now, you guys probably know because you're really, really clever, but magic wands are black and white. And I've got a brand new magic wand in here. This magic wand is absolutely awesome. Would you like to see it? Oh, I didn't hear that. I don't think you were loud enough. Let's try again. Would you like to see it? That's much better. I'll show you then. This is my brand new magic wand. It's black in the middle. It's white at the end. This magic wand is awesome. Who said it's green? No, the case is green, but the wand is black and white. I'll show you the wand. The case is green. Don't worry about the case. It's the wand that's black and white. And I can use this wand to do so. That's not a magic wand. That's silver. That looks more like a car aerial. Guys, is that a magic wand? It's not a magic wand, is it? That's rubbish. Look, I tell you what, not a problem. What I'll do, I'll put the silver wand away. It doesn't matter. I've obviously got the wrong one. What I'll do instead, I've got another one. I've got another one that is black and white. And this other magic wand, I'm so sorry. I thought I put that in the case. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I put that in the case. So what we'll do, we'll get the other magic wand, because the other one is... What? I'm so sorry. Guys, if you see that go up, can you let me know? Because that's just so weird. I'm really sorry. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I've got a new magic wand. I've got another one. We'll use the other one, because the other one is black. Stay. 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 You've got to be firm to it. You've got to go safe. If you're firm and you go stay, it'll stay. You've got to be really firm. And as long as you're firm, it'll... I've got an idea. I'll push it down. Everybody, point your fingers out like that. Everybody at home, point your fingers out like that. And on the count of 3, as loud as you can, I want you to shout, stay. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Well done. That's great. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to grab the other magic wand and you know what's happening? It's stay, stay, stay. It's going. That's not meant to happen. Look, you know what? It's happening every time I look away. What I'll do is I'll turn away. I'll turn back really quickly and I'll catch it. Here we go. Ta! 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 It's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. I fixed it. Panic over. Don't worry. Not an issue. The magic wand is... Ah! This is ridiculous. I know what I'll do is I'll hold it this way. I'll hold it horizontal. I'll hold it this way. If I hold it this way, it can't possibly come out because I'm holding it horizontal. I'm not holding it. This is ridiculous. I'm never going to be able to start the show like this. Look, I'll try one more thing. I'll turn it upside down like that. Look, there's no hole at this end. So if I hold this upside down like that, it can't possibly come off. Now I'm being clever. This is using your head. This is using your head because you see now it's a... This is ridiculous. Look, don't worry about it. Leave it on the floor. We'll just leave it there because like I said, I have got another magic wand. And this magic wand is this one right here. And this has never let me down. So we'll use this magic wand to do the show. So we've got magic wand. We've got magic wand. We've got. Now the other important thing is I need to make sure that every single one of you watching this magic show is really observant. What I mean by really observant is you guys have to be really good at catching things. And if you're really good at catching things, then I can do the show for you. So I can't hear you very well, but I can see you. So when I ask you a question, as well as shouting, I want you to put your hand in the air. If you put your hand in the air like that, it means I'll be able to see you and hear you. So let me ask you a question. If you're really observant and you're really good at catching things, put your hand in the air like this and say, me! Wow, I saw so many hands go up there. I tell you what, I'll do a test. We'll do a test. We'll test to see how good you are at spotting things. We'll do an observation test. If you pass the test, I'll do my favourite trick. It's my favourite trick in the whole world, but you've got to pass the test. So this is the observation test. Guys, in a big loud voice, what colour is this rope? It's red, isn't it? Exactly. So we've got this red piece of rope. In an even louder voice, what colour is this rope? It's white, isn't it? Very good. So we've got a white piece of rope. We've got a red piece of rope. Now here's what we're going to do. I want you to watch very carefully. I'm going to tie a knot in this white piece of rope. Put your hand in the air if you're good at tying knots. Well, we've got some people here that are good at tying knots. I'm great at tying knots. Look, I'm going to come close to the camera so you can see. I'm going to tie a knot right here. pull it tight in this rope. Now, hopefully you guys can see that knot right there. I'm going to try and make this knot disappear off this rope. And if I can make the knot disappear and you catch me making the knot disappear, I'll show you my favorite trick. So you guys have got to watch that knot very, 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 very carefully, because I'm going to try and make this knot disappear right in front of your eyes. Now, to do this, we need a magic word. And the magic word that we're going to use is abracadabra. You've probably heard that magic word before. So I'm going to count to 3. And on the count of 3, you guys are going to shout abracadabra as loud as you can. And if you shout loud enough, the knot will disappear and nobody here will know where it's gone, because I'm the greatest magician of all time. So here we go. Watch very carefully. I'm going to take the rope. I'm going to hold the knot in my hand like this. I'm going to hold the knot in my hand. You guys are going to shout abracadabra. The knot disappears, and if you catch where it's gone, then and only then will I show you my favourite trick in the world. So everybody watch the knots. Do not blink for a second. Here we go. On 3, I'm going to make the knot disappear. Everybody get ready to shout abracadabra. It happens on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was really good. Abracadabra. And now the knot has completely disappeared, and there is nobody in the audience that knows where that knot is. If you know where it is, put your hand in the air. Hang on, you're all putting your hands up. Who thinks it's over there? Everybody thinks I cheat, but I don't cheat. Look, it's not over there. The knot's not there. The knot's not there. The knot has completely and totally disappeared. You guys didn't catch it, and I don't have to show you my favorite trick in the whole world. Did you catch it? Yeah, okay. It's a little bit harder than it looks. It's not the easiest trick in the world. So I'll tell you, I'll try one last time. But the only way that I'm going to be able to make this work is if I distract you. I try and make you look somewhere else. That's what the red rope's here for. What's the red rope? I'm going to try and distract you with the red rope. And while you're distracted, I'll make the knot disappear in the white rope. Your job is to watch the knot in the white rope. Even if I take this rope and wave it around, don't watch this rope, watch this rope. Even if I take this rope and do that, don't watch this rope, watch the knot in this rope. Even if I twizzle these ropes together so they look like a piece of candy or a barber's pole, don't watch the red rope, watch the white rope, and you will see that that knot has completely disappeared from the rope. It is absolutely amazing. You guys did not see where the knot went. It's at... What? What? You can't have a white knot in a red piece of rope. Did you see the knot? It jumped from the white rope to the red. You can't have a white knot in a... I know what's happened. I'll tell you, I know exactly what's happened. This is a trick knot. It is not a real knot, it's a trick knot. I know it's a trick knot. It can't be a real knot. The reason I know it can't be a real knot, the reason I know it's a trick knot is you cannot take a real knot and slide it down to the other end of the rope. You can only do that with a trick knot. You can't slide a real knot, but with a trick knot, you can slide it down to the other end of the rope. The other way you can tell this is a trick knot is you can't take a real knot and pull it off the rope. You can't take a real knot and throw it right back on the rope. That is a trick knot. If this was a real knot, and only if this was a real knot, I could undo it and it would be part of the red rope. But it's not part of the red rope, because when I undo it, you'll see that it's not part of the red rope. It's a trick rope. It's a trick knot. If it was a real knot, it would be part of the rope. Ah! Oh my gosh, look at that. The white knot is actually part of the red rope. I can't believe that. You guys really, really are observant. Well done. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That was amazing. I tell you what, let me know. Put your hands in the air if you're having a good time. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air if you're having a good time. Put your hands in the air. Wave it around. Say, me. Amazing. I heard each and every one of it. I tell you what, I said that if you were really observant, I would show you my favorite trick. You are really observant. I am going to show you my favorite trick. And my favorite trick is all about colouring. And I'm actually going to go one step further. I'm not just going to show you a trick about colouring. I'm actually going to teach you how the trick works. If you'd like to learn how a trick works, put your hand in the air and say, me. Oh, you would. Brilliant. Now, the only problem is, if I teach you how to do magic, and other magicians find out I've taught you how to do magic, I could be in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to make sure you don't tell anyone. I'm going to make you take an oath or a promise. Everybody put your hand in the air like this. You're going to make an oath. Everyone put your hand in the air like this. And repeat what I say. Say what I say in a nice, loud voice. Here we go. I. A little bit louder. Try that again. I. Your name. No! You don't say your name. That's silly. You don't say your name. You say, you don't say, look, try again. Look. I, a little bit louder. I state your name. No, you don't say state your name. No, you don't say your name. You say my name, my name, my name. Let's try it one more time. Put your hand in the air. I, my name. Oh, just look, I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'm going to teach you how to colour in. Who likes cut by magic? Not just colouring in, but colouring in by magic. Put your hands up if you like colouring in. Put your hands up if you like colouring in colouring in books. Put your hands in the air if you like colouring in on paper. Put your hands in the air if you like colouring in on your grandparents' living room walls. You shouldn't do that. That's really naughty. Put your hands in the air if you like to colour in your sister's face. Can't do that either. Put your hands in the air if you like to colour in your brother's face. I tell you what, put your hand in the air if you wait until on a Sunday after Sunday dinner when your dad's fallen asleep and you go and colour in his face. You can't colour in your dad's face, poor dads. Look, I'm going to show you how to colour in by magic. Now, to colour in by magic, the first thing you need, and the most important thing that you need, is a good imagination. Because I'm going to get you to do lots of different things. We're going to be pretending to do lots of different things. The only way that you can do that is if you've got a good imagination. So if you've got a good imagination, oh, almost like my table over there. If you've got a good imagination, put your hand in the air, say, me! Amazing, I heard you guys are awesome. This is so good. I tell you what, the next thing that you need, as well as a good imagination, you need something to colour in. Now, I have here a picture frame. And inside this picture frame, there is a picture of my dad. I will show it you. My dad was the greatest magician of all time. My dad taught me how to do magic. My dad is amazing. He's the best magician ever. Now, the only thing is, I'm going to show you the picture. I don't want to see anybody laughing at this picture of my dad. No laughing, no sniggering, no giggling, no chuckling, no laughing, no laughing, no laughing, no laughing, no laughing. Okay, this is a picture of my dad, the greatest magician of all time. Here he is. This is my dad. That's my dad. Picture of my dad right there. Hang on. I see some of you are laughing. Stop laughing. It is not funny. My dad might have been a bit of a clown, but he was the greatest magician of all time. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to colour this picture of my dad in. We're going to try together to make this colour in by magic. Now, to colour something in by magic, like I said, you need a good imagination. So what I want you to do is hold your hands out like this. Hold your hands out in front of you like this. And then what I want you to do is pretend that there's thousands of invisible magic colours all over the floor, all over the walls, all in the air, all on your clothes, everywhere. And when I say go, I want you to grab all of those invisible colours as quickly as you can. Get ready, go! Grab all the invisible colours. Grab the reds, the greens, the blues, the oranges, the purples. Grab all those invisible colours. Don't know. Oh, there's some there, right there, on the seat next to you. Grab those. Grab all those invisible colours and hold them really, 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 really tightly in your hands. Do not let them go, because if you open your hands, even just for a second, they'll all fly off and we'll have to do it again. Have to do it again. So hold those colours really tightly. And now you're going to throw the colours back at the picture, but you have to throw them really hard. I don't want a little throw like this. That's no good. I don't want a normal throw like this. I want a big throw like this. Watch. And you've got to do the sound effects as well. It's like this. Pretend you're a superhero. And hopefully, if you do that, you'll colour in the picture of my dad. So on the count of 3, holding the colours really tight, and you're going to go hiya and throw them at the screen in front of you. Throw them at the picture of my dad. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready to throw. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Throw the colours. Throw them. Fantastic. And now the picture of my dad is coloured in, and it looks absolutely rubbish. That's coloured in? Oh, guys, come on. Let's try that again. Look, let's start again. Grab the colours. Grab some more invisible colours. Grab some more invisible colours. Go, 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 go. Grab the colours, grab the colours, grab the colours, grab the colours. The reds, the greens, the blues, the yellows. Grab all those colours. Hold them tightly. Hold them tightly in your hand. We're going to do it this time. We're going to get it right. Hold them really tightly in your hand. And on the count of 3, you're going to throw them right here at the picture. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, throw. Amazing. I can't look because it's not gone very well to this point. I can't look. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to turn this round and I want you to tell me, did it work? Guys, you're going to have to shout really loud. Did it work? 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 No, no. Oh. We'll try one last time. We'll try one last time. If it doesn't work this time, we'll have to give up. So I need everybody to help me. If you've got an adult in the room with you and they're not doing anything and they're not busy, get them to help grab some invisible colours as well. Get everybody to grab some invisible colours. Grab those invisible colours. Grab the reds, the greens, the blues, the yellows, the oranges, the purples, the pinks. Grab all those invisible colours. Hold them really, 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 really tightly in your hands. And on the count of 3, you're going to throw them in the picture as hard as you can. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, throw! Oh, guys, I'm really sorry. You know what? If this had coloured in, if this had coloured in, it would have been amazing. And you got, what? I see you all pointing at the screen. What's the matter? Are you trying to tell me it's coloured in? No, it's not. Look, if you'd have managed to colour this in, that would have been so good. Like, I see you pointing at the screen. What's that? It's not coloured in. Stop winding me up. That's not very nice. If it was coloured in, I can see you pointing at the screen, but it's not. It's black and white. What, when I pull it up? But that's, no, it's black and white. Stop being silly. If it had coloured in, you guys would have, I see you bouncing off the sofa. Look, no, it's not coloured in. If it had coloured in, it would be amazing. And you guys would give me a big round of applause for being so close. What, you're pointing at it? It's not coloured in. What? Whoa! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You lot are awesome. This is the best show I've ever done. You guys are amazing. Give yourselves a big, huge, massive round of applause. You guys rock. That is amazing. I'm going to put this over here. That was brilliant. I tell you what. Put your hands in the air if you're having a good time. Put your hands in the air. I want to see all those hands. Wave it around. Say, me. You know what? You guys did so well at colouring in. We'll try and do the most difficult trick I know. I'm going to try and make a ball change colour. Now I've got a ball here, and this ball is a colour. I'm going to come really close so you can see. Does anybody know what colour that is? Shout it out so I can hear you. It's red, isn't it? That's right. Now I'm going to try and make this ball turn green with your help. If you can help me make this ball turn green. Now, normally I don't do this trick in a show because normally everybody really struggles to colour in by magic, but you guys did such a good job, I think that we can make this happen. So I'm going to hold this in my hand like this, and you guys are going to shout green because we're going to try and make it go green. If you shout loud enough and I squeeze hard enough, this ball will turn green, but it'll only work if you guys shout really loud. Can you do that for me? Amazing. Amazing. So I'm going to hold it in my hand and you're going to shout green. Are you ready? Here we go. Get ready to shout green. Here it goes in the hand. Everyone shout green on 3. 1, 2, 3. That was so good. And now the ball has turned green. And I told you it'd work. You're shaking your head. Oh. It didn't work. You didn't shout loud enough. That's the problem. You need to shout louder. Let's try again. I'll put it in my hand. Everybody here as loud as you can. Shout green. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a lot louder. So now the ball has... It's still red. Look, we'll try one last time. Look, watch the ball. I'll squeeze it really tightly. You guys will try one more time. Shout green as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. And now it's turned green. It's turned green. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that so cool? I told you it was red and it turned green. And what? That's invisible. Where's the ball? What? It's gone back into my case. How did that happen? How did you get the ball to disappear from here and appear in the case? It's not funny. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. It's not funny. I don't want the ball to disappear and go in the case. I want the ball to go green. Look, we'll try again. We'll try again. Everybody, on 3, shout green. 1, 2, 3. And now the ball has gone. How are you doing this? This is silly. Look, we'll try one. Look, I don't want this ball. What is going on? This is ridiculous. Look, we'll try it one more time. I don't want the ball to disappear. I don't want the ball to disappear and go into my case. I want it to turn green. So watch the ball. As long as we've got this ball and we make it go green, everything will be absolutely fine. As long as we've got 2 balls. Where did that ball come from? How did we get a second? Hang on a minute. Right, I'll hold 1 ball here and I'll hold 1 ball here. There we go. We'll make this one go green and we'll make this one go green. So everybody keep one eye on this ball and keep one eye on this ball. As long as you keep one eye on this ball and one eye on this ball, we'll be absolutely fine. As long as you keep one. How did the balls jump together? Hang on, let me just. I said this is going weird. This is just not meant to happen. Let me try one more time. Hang on. This one here. Remember, this one here, this one here. You guys watch this one here, watch this one here. As long as this one stays here and this one stays here, we'll be absolutely fine. And we can oh, this is ridiculous. Why does this keep happening? Stop laughing. I see you laughing. It's not funny. Stop it. I'll put one away. Look, the only way this is going to work is if you guys say the magic rhyme. Let me teach you the magic rhyme. I don't normally teach this to people. I'm going to teach it to you. If we do the magic rhyme, it'll turn green and we can carry on with the show. The magic rhyme goes like this. First of all, stick your fingers out. All of your fingers, stick them out like that. And I want you to wiggle your fingers. Okay? Then I want you to wiggle your toes. Then reach up and wiggle your ears. And then wiggle your nose. And then at the end, we say the magic words, hocus pocus. We put it all together, and this ball will turn green. Everybody, here we go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your ears, wiggle your nose. Everybody shout, hocus pocus! That is brilliant, and hopefully, no, you didn't wiggle fast enough. You need to wiggle faster than anything you have wiggled before. Let's try it again. Everybody, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your ears, wiggle your nose, wiggle your legs, wiggle your hair, wiggle your head, wiggle your belly, wiggle your chest, wiggle your teeth, wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your elbows, wiggle your knees, wiggle your bum, wiggle everything all at the same time as fast as you can, and shout, hocus pocus! I can't look, you're going to have to tell me, I can't look, did it go green? It did go green, look at that, give yourselves a big round of applause. Look at that, that's amazing. You guys absolutely, completely and totally rock. Look, we're going to try and do something completely different now. We're going to try and do something completely different. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to try and do some metal bending for you. I'm going to try and take a spoon and I'm going to try and make this spoon bend right in front of your eyes. Now, hopefully, I'm going to come really close up to you. You can all see that spoon. There it is. There's the spoon. I'm going to try and make this spoon bend with the power of my mind. I'm going to hold it up here like this. I'm going to shout, bend, and the spoon will bend. I promise you this is the thing that you're going to remember long after everything else has been forgotten. So I want you to watch that spoon. Watch it very carefully. Do not blink for a second. First of all, I have to move the spoon with the power of my mind. Watch. All I have to do is focus, concentrate, and I can move the spoon with the power of my mind. Not really, but there you go. Now watch the spoon, guys. Do not blink. Come really close up to the screen and watch that spoon very, very carefully. I'm going to try and bend this spoon with the power of my mind. Now watch, I just turn it this way and I go, bend! And the spoon will bend. I go, bend! And the spoon, bend! And the spoon's not bending. The spoon's not bending. You know why the spoon's not bending? I'll tell you why the spoon's not bending. Because I can't make a spoon bend, but I can go one step further. Watch this. If I snap my fingers and I blow, I can take that spoon and I can turn it into a fork right in front of your eyes. You guys are amazing there. Did you like, I see that there's a man joined us over there. Hello, man. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? So I hope you guys like that. Now we're going to go one step further now. We're going to go one step further. I'm going to show you a classic of magic. This trick is over 3,000 years old. This is the oldest trick in magic. This trick is the ancient miracle of the Chinese linking rings. And this is one of my favorite tricks. And I brought really big rings along for you guys. So hopefully you can see all of these rings. Now I want you to watch very carefully. There's 4 rings altogether. This ring here is ring number 1. Everybody say 1. Very good. And this ring over here, this is ring number 2. Everyone say 2. It's very good. This ring here is ring number 3. Everyone say 3. And this ring here is ring number 4. Everybody say 4. Now I want you to watch very carefully. We're going to put 2 of the rings away for a minute. I'll put them on my arm. That leaves us with these 2 rings. Now I want you to watch very carefully. I'm going to try and link these 2 rings together. So I'm going to take this ring, I'm going to take this ring, and I'm going to link them together. Now this ring is solid. If you're here, you can have a look at them. This ring right here is solid. If you're here, you could touch it and you could feel it, but you're not here, you're there. But I'm going to take these 2 rings, I'm going to bang them together. And on the 3rd hit, these 2 rings will link together. I want you to watch. We're going to hit the rings 3 times. And on the 3rd hit, the rings will link together. Watch this. Here we go. On the first hit, nothing happens. On the 2nd hit, nothing happens. But on the 3rd hit, they link together. And I'll come really close to the camera so you can see. Watch carefully. 1, 2, 3. And that's when these 2 rings link together. Now, this one's linked onto this one, just like this one has linked onto this one. Now, the hard part is linking the rings. The easy part is unlinking them. You just rub them together like this in the middle. And as you do, they come apart. Now, maybe you didn't know what was going to happen. I'm going to do it again. This time you know exactly what's going to happen. Watch this ring here. Watch this ring here. I'm going to bang the rings together. And on 3, they're going to link together. Watch this. 1. Nothing happens on 1. 2. Nothing happens on 2. But on 3, that's when those 2 rings link together. And now that one's linked onto that one until I rub them together in the middle. And when I rub them together in the middle, they come apart. Now we're going to see if we can go one step further. I'll get rid of one of the rings and we'll do these 2 as well. Now I want you to watch very carefully. I'm going to hold these at the tips of my fingers. You guys are going to link these together. I'm not going to hit them together. I'm going to hold them like this. And you guys watching at home, you're going to link these together yourself. Now, you remember the magic word we used before was abracadabra. Can you use that magic word again? You guys, on the count of 3, you're going to shout abracadabra. And if you shout loud enough, these 2 rings will link together and I will give each and every one of you a big round of applause. But you're going to have to shout really loud because you're all the way over there and I'm all the way over here. And the only way it's going to work is if you shout really loud. Get ready. On the count of 3, everyone shout abracadabra. 1, 2, 3. That was okay, but they're not going to link if you don't shout loud enough. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. That is awesome. And check it out. The 2 rings have linked together. You guys are awesome. But I'm going to try and do something that I've never done before. We're going to take this ring and link this one onto these 2. We've already got 2. We're going to try and get 3. I'm going to bang this one against this one, and we'll try and get a chain of 3. Watch. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 rings linked together. Now, that's 3 rings linked together, but if I rub right here, we can have the rings link in 9 separate places. It looks a little bit like Mickey Mouse, don't you think? There's the ears, there's the face, there's the nose. It looks a bit like Mickey Mouse. Because I'm not really one to show off. I'm not going to link them into 9 separate places, but I'm going to go one step further. We've got this ring that's been around my neck. I'm going to try and link this one onto the bottom ring, then link it onto the middle ring, then link it onto the top ring. So we're going to have a chain of 4 rings. I want you to watch very carefully. Do not blink. It's going to happen like this. I'm going to link it to here, then to here, and then to here. And if it works, I want you guys to give me a big, massive round of applause. Here we go. 1, 2, let's try that again. We're going to link it onto here, onto here, onto here. This is not good. Let's try one more time. Here we go. We'll link it onto this one, then this one, then this one. That's a chain of 4. Guys, give yourselves a big, massive round of applause. You guys are absolutely awesome. We'll go one step further. I'm going to take this ring and rub. And now I've got 3 rings linked on 1 ring. 3 rings linked on 1 ring. And I'll tell you what, for the big finish to this trick, I'm going to try and make the rings separate one at a time. Now, let me explain what's going to happen. When the first ring comes off, you guys will clap really, really loudly. Then, when the second ring comes off, you'll whoop, you'll holler, and you'll cheer. And then, if I manage to get the last ring to come off, I want every single person that's watching this to stand up, jump up and down, wave their arms around in the air, and scream, yes! So let's see if it's going to work. So remember, if I get the first one, that's when you clap really loudly. Here we go, ring number 1. If I just rub in the right spot's there, that'll be the first ring comes off. Remember, that's where you clap. You got to clap really loud. That's the first one. The second one, that's when you whoop, you holler, and you cheer. So let's try this again. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. That's the second one off. That's 2. And that leaves these 2 right here. We're going to try and unlink these 2. And if they come off, remember, if these 2 rings separate and they are linked together, but if these 2 rings separate, every single person here is going to stand up. They're going to wave their arms in the air. They're going to jump up and down, and they're going to cheer louder than anything they've ever cheered before. 1, 2, 3, stand up, wave your arms, cheer, clap, scream. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys rock. Now, we're going to see if we can try something a little bit different right now. So, sit back down again. Sit back down again. We're going to try and do something else. Okay, and this is what we're going to do right now. Let me just check what's going on. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to try and do something with a puppet. Does anybody here like puppets? If you like puppets, put your hand in the air. If you like puppets, wave your hand around. And if you like puppets, say, me. You do? Okay, good. So I'm going to show you something with a puppet. You see, I've got a puppet. He's in my case right now. He's asleep. But his name is Timmy, and he's the greatest puppet of all time. You see, when I was little, and I was 6 years old, is there anyone here watching this that's 6? When I was 6 years old, I always wanted my own puppet. But my mom and dad wouldn't buy me one. So one day, I made my own. And I've got him here. His name's Timmy. He's asleep in my case right now. You guys are going to have to wake him up. So everybody, on the count of 3, I want you to shout, wake up, Timmy! Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Timmy! Very good. Oh, he's awake now. Here he is. Guys, please give a big round of applause to the greatest puppet of all time. His name is Timmy Toilet Paper. Here he is. That's Timmy. Take a bow, Timmy. Take a bow. Take another bow, Timmy. Well done. Now, Timmy is the greatest puppet in the world. Timmy, here's what's going to happen. In a second, Timmy, I'm going to rip you up into bits. I'm going to flush you down the toilet. I'm going to pull it. It's going to go all the way down. What do you think of that, Timmy? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Timmy's scared. You can see by the look on his face. Now, some of you might think that's silly. I know some of you are going to try this a little bit later on. I'm going to put Timmy right there. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something amazing. I'm going to try, right in front of your eyes, I'm going to try to take a piece of Timmy. I want to watch very carefully. I'm going to take some of Timmy. We'll put Timmy there. There you go. I'm going to take some of Timmy, and I want you to watch very carefully. I'm going to rip this strip of toilet paper down the middle, and I want you to see that it really is getting torn. Just like that. Now, once I've taken this paper and I've torn it into two, I'm going to put the pieces together. I'm going to rip these pieces as well. Look, I'm going to rip them up into bits. Lots and 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 lots of little bits. And then I'm going to hold Timmy in a little ball in my hand like that. I'm going to do a superhero pose, superhero, like that. Now, this is the idea. I want you to watch very carefully. I actually hold it here. I'm going to try and put Timmy back together. That strip of toilet paper, I'm going to try and put it back together. But I'm going to need your help. Now, I don't know if you remember earlier on, but we did some magic. And we did the magic rhyme. Put your hand in the air if you can remember the magic rhyme. If you can remember the magic rhyme, it goes like this. You wiggle your fingers, you wiggle your toes, we wiggle your ears, you wiggle your nose, and you shout, hocus pocus. Now, if you manage to do that, then this toilet paper will go back into a strip. Even though we've ripped it up into millions of pieces, it'll go back together. But I'm going to make it even more difficult. I'm going to do something which I don't want you guys to try at home. Do not try this at home. I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to make it even more difficult. I'm going to take all these little pieces of Timmy and I'm going to put them in my mouth. Oh, that is disgusting. Look at all this paper. I don't know how you guys did that, but that was awesome. You guys were brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we've got time for one more trick. And guys, this is my favorite trick, so sit down. Pay attention, listen very, very carefully, because this trick, I'm going to need my magic wand. Remember this from earlier on. This is my magic wand. Now, the silver magic wand we had earlier on was a little bit silly, if you remember. It went up and it did all lots of really silly things. This magic wand has never let me down. First of all, it looks like a magic wand because it's got white ends, like a magic wand should do. This magic wand has got a black middle, like a magic wand should do. This magic wand has never let me down. And it will never let me... Huh? Sorry. It broke. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I've got a GCSE in fixing magic wands. It's fine. All I have to do is take part A, that's part A. I put it onto part B, this is part B, and I push down really hard. And if I push down really hard, watch, fix it. Right, there we go, that's fine. So now, the magic wand's okay because the end's there. Yeah, no, I know the end's back on. No, the end's back on. No, it's back on. No, the other end's right. Ah! Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm really sorry, hang on. Let me just fix it again. Hang on, let me just put this here like this, sorry. Perfect, so it won't happen again. So now we've fixed the magic wand, and now we can do... so we just need to hit it a little bit harder. Hang on, let me try this. Hang on. Let me just put this here like that. Oh, falling over. Here we go. 1, 2. Ah! Right, okay, we're good. It's not meant to happen. I'm really sorry. Right, okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so we've got the wand, and now we'll put the other end on here. So we've got this end here. We've got this. Oh, this is silly. We'll use the tube. We'll just use the tube. We'll use the tube instead of a magic wand. We will use a magic. It's like a telescope. Hello, hello. Perfect. So we'll use the magic tube. So we got a magic tube. The other thing that we need is to shut my case, because there's something very special that we need here, and the very special thing that we need is this tube. Let me see if I can get it and put it here. Can you guys see that? Because I've got a question for you. Who here, when they're older and they're old enough, put your hand in the air, who here would like to drive a car? Who'd like to drive a car? Who'd like to own a car and drive a car when they're older? Put your hand in the air if you would. Everybody. I thought so, because, like, you know, driving a car is a really cool thing to do. If you're going to drive a car, you're going to need to know your traffic lights. And this is a test to test if you know your traffic lights. Now, I can't really hear you very well, so if you think you know your traffic lights, put your hand in the air so I can see you put your hand in the air. Put your hand in the air. Oh, there's somebody there who knows the traffic lights. Somebody there who knows. Okay. Well, we'll test you. What colour? You need to shout out because you're all the way over there. What colour is that one right there? It's green. Well done. Very good. And what colour is the middle one? Yeah, amber, yellow, well done. And what colour is that one at the top? It's red, isn't it? Well done. Now, if you know your traffic lights, this is where we test you. What does red mean? Does anyone know what red means? Can't hear you, it'll be louder. What does red mean?
Stop!
It does, red means stop, well done. And what does yellow mean? It means get ready. And what does green mean?
Go!
It means go, doesn't it? Exactly. So you've got go, you've got ready, and you've got stop. Now, inside this tube, I have lots of different coloured balls. And this is how the test works. I'm going to test how good you are at knowing your traffic lights. So I'm going to cover up the tube like this. And I want you to tell me, what colour should I put in first? What colour should be at the bottom? Should it be the green? Yellow?
Green!
It should be the green. Well done. So we'll put the green one in first. Now, after the green, what colour goes next? Does anyone know?
Orange!
The orange. Very good. The orange or the yellow. And finally, what colour should
Red!
go red? Exactly. Now, as long as you've got the red on the top, and you've got the orange then, and you've got the green on the bottom, as long as that's the case, then you've passed the test. But remember, the red has to be at the top, the green has to be at the bottom, and the orange... What? What? Hang on a minute. Stop laughing. It's not funny. Let's try that again. Hang on a minute. Let me try that again. Right. What colour should go first? Can you guys tell me what colour should go first? Green.
Green!
Put the green there. Now, after the green, what colour?
Red!
No, it's not the red. It's the yellow. And then the red goes on top. You guys.
Red!
As long as you've got the red on the top and not on the bottom, then that means that you've passed the test. And if you've passed the test, it means that we can carry on. But only if the... Ah! Oh, this is silly. This is so silly. Hang on a minute. Let me try this one last time. Guys, shout really loud. Is this the green? Does the green go in first? Yes. Is that green in that top? Yes, it is. Is this yellow? Does the yellow go in next? Yes, it does. Is this red? Yes. Does the red go there? Yes, it does. As long as that's the case, then we are absolutely good to go. Ah! I don't understand what's going on. This doesn't make any sense. Look, I've got an idea. The only way we're going to be able to fix this is with a little bit of magic. I'm going to put the green one in first. Then I'm going to put the yellow one in next. And then I'm going to put the tube on. So to make this work, we're going to have to use a little bit of magic. We're going to have to take this red ball, make it disappear, and make it appear inside the tube on top of the other two balls. And if we can do this, then that would be absolutely amazing. But we're going to have to do a lot of magic, because we're going to have to make it disappear from here, and we're going to have to make it appear over here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in my hand. And what's going to happen, you guys are going to do the magic rhyme one last time. And if you manage to do the magic rhyme one last time really, really loud, then hopefully, we can get this ball to appear inside this tube and we can make the trick work. I genuinely cannot do it without you guys, so you're going to have to help me. I'll put it in my hand. Everybody, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your ears, wiggle your nose. Everybody shout, hocus pocus! And now the red ball is still there and nothing's happened. Look, I've told you before, you have to wiggle really loud. Really loud? You don't wiggle loud. You have to wiggle really fast, else it won't work. You have to shout hocus pocus really loud. You have to wiggle really fast. Let's try that again. Everybody, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your ears, wiggle your nose. Everybody shout, hocus pocus! I can't look, you're going to have to tell me. Has the red ball gone? No, it hasn't. It's not worked. Oh, guys, we've done this whole show. We've done this whole show. We can't fail right now. You guys are going to have to wiggle faster than anything you've wiggled before. Let's try this one more time. Here we go, guys. Watch the ball. Don't blink. Everybody, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your ears. Wiggle your nose, wiggle your legs, wiggle your hair, wiggle your head, wiggle your belly, wiggle your chest, wiggle your shoulders, wiggle your knees, wiggle your bum, wiggle everything all at the same time. Shout, hocus pocus! Louder! Louder! I can't look, you're going to have to tell me. I really can't look, you're going to have to tell me. Did it work? Oh, it did. That's absolutely amazing, guys. If the red ball is back over here and you've made it disappear from my hands and you've made it appear in the tube over here, I want you all to give yourselves a big, huge, massive round of applause. I'm not going to look. I'm going to look away. I'm going to close my eyes. You're going to have to tell me, guys. Tell me, did it work? Is the red ball back there? It is. That is absolutely brilliant. Wave your hands. Clap. I can see you go crazy. Woo! That is absolutely amazing. You know what, guys? You were so super fun. I've really enjoyed performing for you. And you know what? This was meant to be the last trick of the show. But we've got 5 minutes left. So I'm thinking, as we've got 5 minutes left, we don't want to waste them. So if we've got 5 minutes left, I'm going to show you one last trick. So I'm going to go reach over here. There we go. I'm going to show you one last trick. And I want you to watch very carefully. I've got 3 pieces of rope. Now this rope here is piece of rope number 1. This rope here is piece of rope number 2. And this rope here is piece of rope number 3. Now I want you to see that this one here is a tiny little piece of rope. This one here is a long piece of rope. And this one here is a medium-sized piece of rope. So if I step back, you can see we've got 3 different sizes pieces of rope. We've got a long one, we've got a small one, and we've got a medium-sized one. Now I'm going to tell you what we're going to do right in front of your eyes. I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take the 3 pieces of rope and we're going to try and make it so the 3 pieces of rope are exactly the same size. So in other words, the long piece is the same size as the medium-sized piece, which is the same size as the short piece. Okay, this is like an encore, extra special bonus trick. We're going to try and make the 3 pieces of rope become exactly the same size. Now here's how it's going to work. I'm going to hold these here, the ends of the rope I'm going to hold here, and I'm going to, on the count of 3, you guys are going to shout abracadabra. I'm going to stretch the ropes and hopefully they'll all become exactly the same size. So on the count of 3, I'm going to come really close so you can see exactly what's going on. I'm going to come really close up to you, and on the count of 3, I want you to shout abracadabra as loud as you can. Here we go, and I'll stretch the ropes and see if we can get them all exactly the same size. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And if I pull and stretch, I can make it look like all 3 pieces of rope are the same size. Look at this, guys. This one here, this is piece of rope number 1. which is now the same size as this one here, piece of rope number 2, which is the same size as this one here, which is piece of rope number 3. You know what? The problem with this trick was too much to watch. So I'll get rid of one of the pieces of rope and I'll just use 2. Now I want you to watch very carefully. Watch those 2 pieces of rope. Do not blink for a second. Watch those 2 pieces of rope. I'm going to try and go one step further. I'm going to try and make these 2 pieces of rope go together into one piece. Now I want you to watch very carefully. I'm just going to give these a shake, and as I do, we get one long piece of rope. Now we've got one long piece of rope, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to try and make the ends of the rope and the middle of the rope change places. So I want you to watch very carefully. You watch the ends. Keep an eye on the ends. Keep an eye on the ends over there. Keep an eye on the middle. The middle's over here. And I'm going to make the ends and the middle change places. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make them change places by magic. And we've got about 2 minutes left of the show. So this is going to be the last bit. So everybody, watch carefully. Watch those ends. I'm going to pull end number 1 into my hand like that. I'm going to take the second end. I'm going to pull the second end into my hand like that. And all I have to do is blow. And as I do, the first end jumps over there. If I blow again, the second end jumps over there. And when the ends are over there, the middle's over there, and the ends in the middle have changed places. That's absolutely amazing. You guys were awesome. I mean, it was amazing how you were able to take the ends and make the ends and the, what have we done? We've pulled the ends off the rope. I can't believe that. Look at that. I've got the ends and the ends. I've only got a middle over here. I've got the ends over there. The middle's over there. That makes no sense. You can't have a rope with no ends. I tell you what I'll do. I'll put the ends back on the rope by magic. Watch the ends. I'll come really close. I'll put the ends back on the rope by magic to finish the show. Look, we'll wrap the ends over the rope like this. And I want you guys to watch very, very carefully. All I want you to do is shout abracadabra as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, look at that. The 2 ends have gone back together onto the rope, which is absolutely amazing. But if I'm going to finish the trick, I have to finish it the same way I started it, with 3 pieces of rope. Luckily, that's not a problem, because I can cut this rope. I have magic fingers. These fingers are a little bit like scissors, and I can use these scissors to cut right through the rope. That's 1, that's 2. This one here is 3, and hopefully for the big, 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 big finish, we can go back to the way we were. And back to the way we were, we had 3 pieces of rope, and they were all different sizes. It looks something like that. The long piece, the medium-sized piece, and the short piece of rope. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. You guys were an amazing audience. Thank you very much. You were absolutely brilliant. I really, 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 really hope I see you again soon. I want you to have an amazing day and stay safe. But I can see you all, so if you give me a big wave, I'll see you all waving at me, and I'll wave at you. Guys, thank you very much.
Bye.
You were awesome. Bye, everyone. Bye. I'll see you again. See ya. Bye.